just one of the relationships where you know everybody just picks on one another, things like that. You know, with Vic being our older brother, things like that, we always mess with him at his age and stuff. So it's a good group within each other. But at the same time, when we come on this field, we expect a lot out of each other. We always, you know, want to see each other do, you know, great, do great things out there.
On the field, what does Jeremy do for you? You know, having on the other side.
He does a great job, honestly. He takes some pressure off myself. You know, he's able to go out there, you know, make big plays just like myself. So anytime you have a guy like that, that could, you know, help release, you know, guys from double team, triple team, things like that. That's a super huge addition.
DeSean, Kelly talked yesterday about your conditioning. He was impressed with your conditioning coming back. Did you do anything in the offseason differently than you normally do? Or?
So again, I can hear you.
Chip talked yesterday about being impressed with your conditioning coming back into camp. Was there anything you did differently in the offseason?
I mean, honestly, man, just really, you know, there's a new addition of the offense, and you know, having no huddle and things like that. Knowing right when we left, just the amount of running, the amount of, you know, stuff we had to do to keep in shape was the biggest thing. It was my concern. And you know, coming back, I didn't want to be too out of shape. You know, usually in the past years, we were able to come back in a little less shape just because, you know, not as much physical running and things like that. But this year, I just did a lot of running. I stayed in a lot of, you know, in the heat. It was very hot out there in the valley in California, so things like that actually prepared me for this.
He also said that you can be a really great player, but it's up to you whether you're going to be, you know, as great as you can. How did you take that?
I love criticism, honestly. You know, anytime for a coach to challenge me, I don't expect the best out of me, but still say, you know, leave it up to me. You know, as a player, that's what you want. Go out there, you know, basically do what I need to do to be great. You know, I feel like I've done some great things the past couple years. You know, getting struggled, getting injured, and you know, having a contract year. But besides that, if you look past, you know, 4 years before that, 3 years before that, off the chart numbers and things like that. So I'm just trying to get back to that, doing the things I need to do to help this team, you know, any way I can. So you know, I think I'm in a great position to be able to do that and you know, help this team in any way possible as far as being a receiver and you know, not only a receiver, just being in the correct spot anytime I have to go out there and do whatever it is I'm asked to do.
In the spring, you spoke about punt returning. A few months later, and how did your camp?